Hello everyone, I am Princess Macy Zeta and I am with my partner.
Siti Rabida Al-Yusuf, both from STEM C.
So guys, let me ask you something. Do you love math or are you interested about math? Because today we are going to learn about math. So come and join us.
So the lesson that we will be teaching today is determining the intercepts, zeros, and asymptotes of rational function. But before we go to the examples, let us first define the terms. So first, the intercepts. We have two intercepts, which is the x-intercept and the y-intercept. The x-intercept is a point where the graph of the function intersects the x-axis. It only happens when the y value is 0. Now the y-intercept. It is simply the opposite of x-intercept. It is a point where the graph of the function intersects the y-axis. Then again, it only happens when the x value is 0. Now for the zeros. The zeros of the function are the value of x, which makes the function 0. Now for the asymptotes. There are two asymptotes, which is the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote. The vertical line, x equals to a, is a vertical asymptote of a function f if the graph of f either increases or decreases without bond as the values approaches a from the right or left. Horizontal asymptote. The horizontal line y equals b is a horizontal asymptote of the function f if f of x gets closer to b as x increase or decrease without bound.
Take a look at this example. f of x is equal to x minus 3 over x plus 3. So for the x-intercept, we know that numerator is equal to 0. So get our numerator, which is x minus 3 equals 0, and transpose negative 3 to the other side, which makes it 3. So our x is equal to 3, and that is our x-intercept. Next is our vertical asymptote. So we know that our vertical asymptote is the denominator equals 0. So our denominator is x plus 3 equals 0. And transpose positive 3 to the other side, which makes it negative 3. So write it x equals negative 3. And that is our vertical asymptote. And next is our y-intercept. So for the y-intercept, we are going to divide the last number, which is negative 3 and positive 3. So negative 3 divided by positive 3 is equal to negative 1. And negative 1 is our y-intercept. For our horizontal asymptote, we have n, which is our numerator, and our n is 1 because the variable x has automatically have 1 exponent. And our m is for the denominator, which is also 1 because the variable x has automatically 1 exponent. So for that, as I told earlier, if n and m are equal to each other, we have y equals a over b, which means a is for the numerator coefficient. So our numerator coefficient is 1. And for our letter b, which is the coefficient of denominator, is also 1. Why? Because the x variable automatically has a 1 coefficient, and 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. So our horizontal asymptote is 1. Now let's have another example. So our example here is f of x equals 3x plus 1 over x minus 5. So now let's find what is the x-intercept. So first, let's write the numerator, which is 3x plus 1, and write equals 0. And now let's transpose positive 1 to the other side. So 3x equals, since this is positive, when we transpose positive, it will become negative, so negative 1. And now, we need to get rid of 3 so that we can find the x. So let's divide 3 on both sides. Cancel out. X is equals to, since we cannot divide negative 1 to 3, we will just copy it. So this is our x-intercept. So next is our vertical asymptote. So first, let's write our denominator. This 5 equals 0. Copy x, transpose negative 5 to the other, so it will become positive 5. And this will become our our vertical asymptote. And next is our y-intercept. In y-intercept, we will just divide 1 and negative 5. So let's write it like this, equals, since we cannot divide 1 and negative 5, we will just copy it. And this is our y-intercept. And next is our horizontal asymptote. So for this one, we will write n and m. So our n is 1, and for our m is also 1. So it is equals. So y equals a over b. So our a here is 3, since the coefficient of x is 3. Next is the numerator, which is the letter b, is 1. So 3 is our horizontal asymptote. So for the zero of function, whatever our x-intercept, it will become our zero of function. Since our x-intercept is x equals negative 3, our zero function is also x is equals to negative 1 over 3. This is our zero of function. So now it's your turn. You can pause this video if you need more time. So this is the answer of the equation f of x is equal to x minus 3 over x plus 3.